Okay, I think I understand what it is that you're looking to do with the ducking feature, which has already been mentioned in the comments. Essentially, what you're trying to do is have the exact same thing that the Rodecaster Pro II and the Rodecaster Duo can do. And if you already own one of those, there's no reason why you need Ecamm to do that for you, because it already is done on the Rodecaster. However, you need to make one little adjustment in Ecamm in order to make this work. And that is, if you go into your system preferences here, not system preferences, your Ecamm preferences, and click on the audio tab, set this system output mix mode. That's what you want to turn on. You'll get a warning, and the warning just basically tells you that all Ecamm output will now be routed through your audio interface, that is the Rodecaster, and it's up to you to handle the mix at that point. The Ecamm's levels for each item, the movie, the sound effects, and the interview levels will all still play a role, but they will not get mixed back into the Ecamm recording, what you see in your final product, unless you mix those in on the Rodecaster Pro. Okay, so I'll turn this on, and notice now system output mix mode in the sound levels dialog of the Ecamm interface, right? And so now that's on. And the ducking feature, you can see here, I'm on in the Rodecaster window here. You'll see that there is the ducking button there, which is also corresponds with the smart pad on the Rodecaster Pro. If I tap on this and then tap on this and then click edit, I can see ducking is set to a latching, which means I press it and then it's on, and I have to press it again for it to turn off. Is currently set to latching, and it is ducking by up to 12 dB, minus 12 dB. So it's going to pull any other audio that's coming in through the Rodecaster down to a maximum of minus 12 dB, which is pretty severe when you think about it. So you have to be careful with this number. And there's also some sensitivity issues that you have to deal with, and I'll point those out in a second. So I'm just going to go back to my main screen here. And now that I have my my settings correct, the system output mix mode is correct, I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to play a movie for you that has music, and I'll turn the ducking feature on. I'll just press that button on the smart pad interface, and then you'll be able to tell the difference. So here we go. Okay, so I'm talking now, and you can notice that the audio levels in the movie automatically drop, and it'll stay this way as long as I'm talking for any length of time. The thing you have to be careful about with this particular feature is the sensitivity of the microphone. It will duck in and out during the playback, even if you're not speaking, if it detects anything coming through the microphone. So you want to make sure that if you're using the ducking feature, that you use it while you're talking, and then when you're done talking, turn it off. And then that way you won't have the audio dipping in and out. Even if it detects anything in your studio, it'll start the process of going down, in my case, to minus 12 dBs. Now, since I don't have anything else, it's on right now, but since I don't have anything else playing in my my setup here, I don't have any other movies playing or anything like that. You can't tell. So I'll turn that off. Now, one other thing is, what if I want my system audio coming through? It used to be with the mix mode, the system output mix mode turned off. If I had anything playing like audio from Epidemic Sound or anything that was to be included in the show, but beyond what's inside Ecamm, how do you get that to play? Because right now, for instance, it's all coming, everything in my system is coming through USB 1, right? So if I click on, I have a music file here. If I click it, I can hear it. I can hear it through my headphones, which are down here. My headphones, I need to turn those down. I can hear it, but it's playing, but it's not going through Ecamm. So how do you fix that? Routing. So going into the gear icon, you tap the gear icon in your Rodecaster Pro, go to outputs. And in my case, if I go to routing and USB 1, right now mix minus is set on, which is normal for most cases. But in this case, I'm going to turn it on to custom. Now, anything that's turned up will be played through the microphone interface here. So let me click on the audio again. So there you are. So now I have music playing. It's actually through my QuickTime player right now. Now I don't have ducking turned on, but now I have ducking turned on. So you notice here, now I've got system level audio that's actually coming through my Rodecaster Pro interface, right? And because I have ducking turned on, any music or anything that's coming through is going to get reduced in volume. It actually works out quite nicely. So you don't need plugins for this to work. Okay, and that's it. So I'm gonna go back to home here. And yeah, so you want to make sure to set up the system output mix mode, turn that on, and then go into your system level audio if you want to mix in anything from your system into the final show output. Set your routing correctly, and then you should be good to go. If you have any questions, drop them down below. But again, if you've got the power of the Rodecaster in front of you, you don't need plugins with Ecamm. And frankly, when you start involving hardware level audio control and then software level audio control, you run the risk of things going haywire on you. Most of the audio issues that I've seen people have with Ecamm are because they don't understand how routing works and how their audio interface works. And this would just add to the complexity. So if you've got the feature set up and you understand how to use your Rodecaster, use it. That's what it's there for. All right. Take care. Enjoy. Bye.